Here we go, Q. Finally, it's fight week 2. UFC 228 upcoming. Dallas, Texas. Tyron Woodley, Darren Till.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that fight.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about one individual in that fight, though.
Okay.
But in another context. If Tyron Woodley wins this fight, we know Tyron talks a lot. If he wins this fight, would you consider him the best welterweight fighter of all time?
This is the question that you want to bring to mind.
I literally think the white belts want to know, and there's an argument both ways or three ways, depending on how many welterweights you see fit. If you think Ben Askren's up there too, I'm not sure. But with a win, is he the GOAT of welterweight?
That's a tough question.
I don't think
I'm
so.
Canadian.
Okay.
Did you guys? I think they did.
They knew that.
GSP.
Okay, I've heard of him.
Yeah,
I've heard of
you
him.
heard of him. I feel like
Active fighter or no?
I feel like we know that the sport evolves at a pace that's crazy, right? And
Yes.
so the fighter who was the greatest of all time yesterday is not the same as the fighter who's going to be the greatest of all time today, right?
Agreed.
And I think if you ask me who's going to win in that fight,
Yes.
Tyron Woodley or GSP,
Yes.
it makes me say maybe it's Tyron Woodley, right?
Right.
I think that's really who the debate's between GSP
Okay.
or Tyron Woodley.
I
Right?
agree
So that's
with
why
you
I'm
there.
bringing GSP.
Ben
to the
Askren,
forefront.
shout out to you. I tried throwing you in there, but no dice. But yeah, it's those two.
And we just haven't seen it, right? But maybe that'll get done. He'll come to the UFC, and then we'll get a chance to kind of see him mix it up.
Maybe.
Point being, I think he might be.
Yes.
Okay, but your point is moot in the first place.
Okay.
Because he's not getting past Darren Till.
Okay.
No way.
Wow.
No how.
Wow.
Yeah. I know he has that right hand bomb.
Yes.
He might as well.
Great wrestling.
Yeah, great wrestling. He might as well just, I don't know, pack it up, hand the belt over. Darren Till's taking that belt in emphatic fashion, and I'm certain that that's going to happen now.
Okay, I like how you just twisted my whole question. I do want to address my first question before I address your first question.
Okay.
In that I think there is an argument for Tyron Woodley.
Okay.
GSP and Tyron Woodley, let's not forget, they're almost the same age. They're less than a year apart.
Yeah.
So they're in that same category there. Woodley has finished some tough competitors in Carlos Condit, albeit a little bit of an asterisk there because of a leg injury.
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler.
Well, he kicked him in the leg and caused a leg injury.
Thank you.
I don't put an asterisk. I give you credit for that one, Tyron, yeah.
Even his Strikeforce days were great, aside from the Nate Marquardt loss. He beat some big names in Andre Galvao and Tarek Safady and etc. I think this guy is on pace to being that GOAT of the division. I think we think of GSP as longevity. So we see what he's done, his previous body of work. But the guy never really finished fights. I mean, prior to Michael Bisping, which isn't a welterweight fight, the last fight he finished was one that I went to in Vegas wearing a GSP headband in 2009 against BJ Penn.
Okay.
And even that was a corner stoppage in the 4th. So he didn't really finish it. I don't know. I mean, if you're talking about the decisionator, who's better at decisions, you've got to go GSP. But who is the better fighter? I think the argument can be made for Tyron Woodley, albeit...
I actually think so. As much as I made this point too when you started. I said, usually the fighter of today is better than the fighter of yesterday. Yes. I think that fight, GSP Woodley, if they make that fight, that's a very close fight. Wrestling neutralized off bat.
Yes.
We have GSP's jab against Tyron's right hand.
Yes.
We'll see what kind of happens, but I don't know where that...
It's a good fight.
It's a good fight.
But unfortunately, your boy skipped out on that fight and went up to the easier fight and fight Bisping. So
he's a smart guy. He's a businessman.
He's a businessman. To answer your second question, or your first question...
Please, go ahead, Touch on that for me.
It's a tough fight for Darren Till. I think you're getting sucked into this Darren Till talking contest where he believes that he's the best.
Yeah.
But can he beat stylistically? Can he beat Tyron? And I'm having a hard time getting through that.
This video is getting long. You guys still with us?
We can do another video. Should we do that?
I think yeah.
Part 2.
Part two coming up.
Stay tuned.